Crop diversification, which has been asked in UPSC Mains. So what the question? The question is, what are the present challenges before crop diversification? How do emerging technologies provide an opportunity for crop diversification? Before attempting any question, read it carefully twice or thrice as you feel comfortable, and then understand it very well, and after that make a structure of this question and then attempt it out. So there are three parts in this question. We can break this in. What is crop diversification? Second point is present challenges, and third is emerging technologies provide opportunity to crop diversification. These are the 3 points which are covered in this question. So first we discuss these points one by one. First we discuss what is crop diversification. Crop diversification means growing more than one crop in an area to expand production related activities on various crops and also to reduce risk. So this is the definition of crop diversification, which we can use directly in our exam if this question is repeated. So what are the diversification areas? From low value to high value crops. Second is from water loving crops to water saving crops. So we are able to save more water, and the crops are we are able to grow those crops in the areas which have less rainfall or where water availability is less. Next point is from single crop to multiple oblique mixed crop. That means if we grow wheat on 1 acre of land, instead of it we grow it in mixed pattern, so we are able to make the crops more tolerant. Next point is from crop alone to crop with livestock, fish, apiculture. As we know that in rice fields we are going to use pisciculture when water is filled, when saplings are shown in the field, so we can use that also. From agriculture production to production with processing and value addition. Next is what are the major driving forces for crop diversification? I have added these points in this question because if this question is asked again in UPSC, you are able to answer it very well if you know the important points in it. So increasing income on small farm holdings. Second is withstanding price fluctuation. If prices are fluctuating, either they will fall or either they will rise, we are able to manage that. Next is mitigating ill effects of aberrant weather. Fourth is balancing food demand. Next point is improving fodder for livestock animals. Sixth is conservation of natural resources, soil, water, etc. Next is minimizing environmental pollution. Next is reducing dependence on off-farm inputs, decreasing insects, pests, diseases and weed problems. Last point is increasing community food security. So next point here we are going to discuss is why we need crop diversification. We should know this. So crop diversification is very important option to attain several objectives like natural resource sustainability, for ecological balance, for output growth, for employment generation and for risk coverage. So this is why we need crop diversification. Thus the necessity for crop diversification arises on account of the need for reducing risk associated with yield, market and prices, arresting the degradation of natural resources and environment, attaining the national goals like self-reliance in critical crop products, earning foreign exchange. So we are able to import less and we are able to export more and make India self-reliant. What are the benefits of crop diversification? At present, we know that 70 to 80% farmers have land below 2 hectares. That means they have small sector, small area on which they grow their crops. To overcome this, existing cropping patterns must be diversified with high value crops such as maize, pulses, etc. Crop diversification can better tolerate the ups and downs in prices of various farms products, and it may ensure economic stability of farming products. It refers to sudden adverse weather conditions like erratic rainfall, drought, hail, incidence of insect and pest disease. Under the situation, crop diversification through mixed cropping may be useful. Next is, most of the Indian population suffers from malnutrition. Crops like pulses, oilseeds, horticulture, and vegetables can improve socio-economic status by adding quality to the food basket and also improve soil health, which will aim of food safety and nutritional security. From here, the main aspect of our question which has been asked in 2021, we will cover it here. The previous was the added up in this question. If it is asked repeatedly or again in UPSC, you are able to answer these points very well. Next is the challenges before crop diversification. So first one is impact of green revolution. As green revolution rise, then there is rise in growing area of wheat and rice due to MSP policy. So due to monocropping, we are not able to grow coarse grains. Next is monsoon dependence. Around 55% of India's cultivable land is rainfed with heavy dependence on monsoon. Next is fragmented land holding. It makes it difficult to use efficient modern technology on large scale, raises cost of land boundary management, land disputes, etc. Next is shift from food crops to commercial crops, which are useful in increasing our final prices. This especially includes cotton in Deccan Belt and sugarcane in Green Revolution Belt and Krishna Godavari Basin. Next is other factors which will influence this. First is human factors, heavy population pressure on agriculture and continuation of subsistence farming. Next is technical factors. Technical factors means lack of high yielding varieties of seeds, uses of oil implements, lack of weather forecasting uses, among us others. Next point is institutional factors. It includes defective land tenure system leading to land fallowing, improper marketing and processing of perishable products. Example, vegetables and fruits. Perishable products are those which we can't store for a longer duration. Example, tomatoes and so on. Next is infrastructural factors. Poor basic infrastructure like rural roads, power, transportation, communication, etc., along with inadequate post-harvest processing infrastructure. The third and last point is asked in this question is emerging technologies and opportunities provided by them. First is IT revolution. It is helping to connect farmers directly with grocery customers. Farm to fork model leading to cultivation of high value perishable products. Example, Big Basket, Blinkit, startup platforms. Next point is aquaponics and urban farmers. To meet the heavy urban demand for perishable items, this technique of controlled environmental cultivation is helping in crop diversification. Next point is financial inclusion and digitization. It has helped small farmers, women, self-help groups to ensure crop diversification through credit supply. Next is irrigation. Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana has ensured access to micro irrigation per drop more crop. That is drip irrigation. Sprinklers are used for irrigation in fields. Next is dryland agriculture. Indo-Israel Agriculture Project has introduced technologies like urea deep placement, UDP, polybag, nursery farming, etc. in arid areas. Example, Rajasthan has seen cultivation of strawberries and olives. Next is soil health management. It has helped ensuring right fertilizer uses, developing organic farming, providing GIS based thematic mapping for soil. Example, soil health card. So, this emerging technology should be made integral part of mission to double farmers' income by 2022 as recommended by Ashok Dalwai Committee. I have mentioned this in the conclusion part because this question has been asked in 2021. So according to that, this conclusion will be appropriate. So we will continue this series